What is important is whether this man can do the job. All the allegations of lack of integrity has been put aside. And I want to say that I did a private investigation on this matter. Shehu, I told you the last time I appeared in your program. I have documentations. Those allegations were mere fabrications to destroy a man who is not ready to do deals. And that's why I said, with the position of the vice president, I am gladdened, I'm very happy. The vice president is a lawyer. He's a professor of law. He was attorney general of a cosmopolitan state like Lagos. So he's not talking from the cattle field. We have looked at the law. All the periods, the EFCC chairman has been sent to the Senate for confirmation. And that is correct if you look at the EFCC Act. They say you have to send the name for confirmation. But the Constitution of the Federal Republic, which is the grand norm, didn't say so. So, and we are told in the law school, even in the constitutional law, year 2, that when any enactment, when any law or act is in conflict with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that act or law becomes null and void to that extent of the inconsistency. The inconsistency here is on the point of confirmation. And I think the vice president was apt, and he did the needful by making it clear that Magu need not appear before the Senate. And I told you that the last time, that if the president is satisfied that Ibrahim Magu will do the job as he's doing fantastically well, he can reappoint him, and he need not send his name to the Senate.
Let me come to Lagos, Chief Nwanyawo, for a moment. Mr. Odumake, we've heard some legal opinions there, but for a government that came to power on the basis of integrity, on the basis of wanting to do the right thing, when the Senate rejected Mr. Magu, do you think that the presidency should insist on Mr. Magu, no matter what the case? I mean, considering the fact that the DSS even reports to the presidency, it's an agency that is reporting to the NSA, if I get my facts right.
Well, I think with due respect, I want to disagree with the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SCN, on his take on the question of the fact that the Senate can do their own, we can do our own. And in any case, we didn't even need to send the name of Magu to EFCC. From the time EFCC was established in 2004, every EFCC chairman has gone before the Senate for confirmation. And this law they are quoting about Section 171, I don't know why people are just being funny this way. The EFCC today is not under any ministry. It's an agency of government established by an act. It's not under the Department of Justice or any ministry. Therefore, for people to now say that, and Section 3 of the EFCC Act says the president shall nominate EFCC chairman and the Senate shall confirm. And until you review that law, you cannot use Section 171 to take away the act, because Section 171 did not list EFCC as one of the body. It said MDAs. For now, EFCC is an agency set up and an act. Now, about the question of Magu or no Magu, where my friend Diane said is not the only person in the land. God forbid, if Magu is no more today, it does not mean that that's the end of anti-corruption war in this country. But it's important. If we say we want to run side by rule of law, we must follow the law. And it's important also to note, I think there's also a bit of people not being honest enough to continue to insist that it is Senate that stopped Magu. The reports that stopped Magu by DSS, is DSS reporting to the Senate? The DSS is under presidency. They wrote a report against Magu. It was just the first time. It was to go the second time. The day before his appearance, DSS wrote to Senate again and said, we stand by our report. President set up, asked the Attorney General to investigate this matter. DSS sent a further, more damning report to the Attorney General. And I'm good to my friend Imaya who is saying that the President was satisfied. That we need to see the report of the Attorney General to know. So we can if you want a strategy based on rule of law, let's do so. They are saying that
will the presidency be doing anything illegal by allowing Mr. Magu to be retained as the EFCC?
I believe it is legal. If the presidency wants Magu as EFCC chairman, the first thing they should do is to get DSS to withdraw his report. Do we have two presidency? I see we have a presidency on one side, and we have another presidency by DSS. The DSS reports to the presidency. If Magu, President satisfied with Magu's performance, the DSS should withdraw the report.
Mr. Odumakin, does it look like Mr. Magu is tainted, but the presidency does not really care about all those tainting reports and just want to have Mr. Magu at all costs? Does it look like that? Or there is an integrity issue on the DSS report and those interests that do not want Mr. Magu to be EFCC chairman?
If presidency is satisfied with Magu's report, what does it cost to call DSS to withdraw the report? And if there is the integrity issue with the DSS report, then you fire the DSS head and put that person. But you cannot say that report is there. In fact, if Magu is confirmed with that report still in place, people should march on that kind of Senate.
Would the Senate, as is presently constituted, will ever pass Mr. Magu as the EFCC chairman? Do you think so?
Let the president get DSS to take that report off. Then, if Senate now refuses to clear him and they have no other reason, we can face them.
Based on the performance of Mr. Magu, would you pass him? I mean, for example, he was asked, how much have you recovered?
He has no answer.
Based on that, would you pass him?
I will not employ such a person.
You think he performed woefully?
Terribly at the interview. Okay. If you are head of an agency and it's not beside with him, when Lamode was asked to come and give accounts of how much EFCC has recovered, he ran away to date. We have not heard of him. Now Magu, same thing.
All right.
So I believe it's not just enough.
Okay.
To require money from people, we must also know what happens to that money.
We'll take a moment, and when we return, my guests are here, Chief Iwanyanwu in Abuja and Mr. Yinka Odumaki in Lagos. But when we return, we find out about some of the monies EFCC says it has discovered in several buildings across the country. Stay with us. We'll be right back.